You're sitting in your car, the engine is off, and you're just staring at the steering wheel. You just found out. Maybe it was a text that popped up, or a receipt in her purse, or a friend who finally couldn't keep the secret anymore. She told you it just happened. She told you it was only one time and that it didn't mean anything. But deep down in your gut, there is a cold, heavy stone that tells you she's lying. You start looking back at the last 6 months, the last year, even the last 5 years. You remember the nights she said she had to work late. You remember the weekends she went to visit her sister and didn't answer her phone for 6 hours. You remember the time she suddenly started wearing new perfume or got a new gym membership. You're trying to build a timeline in your head, but the pieces don't fit because she is still feeding you the light version of the truth. You are obsessed with knowing how long it's really been, because if you don't know the start date of the lie, you don't know who you've been living with. Today, we are going to tear down the curtains. I'm going to show you the real timeline of a cheating woman and why the one-time mistake she's claiming is almost always a year-long operation. If you don't learn how to read the tracks she left behind, you're going to be a victim of her trickle truth for the rest of your life. By the time you catch a woman cheating, she has already gone through the goodbye process in her head for months. You aren't dealing with a mistake. You're dealing with a finished product of betrayal. Men, this channel is now a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comments section. We have to talk about the discovery gap. Most men think that cheating started the day they found the proof, but that is like thinking a tree grew the day you saw it poke out of the ground. The roots have been growing in the dark for a long, long time. When she looks you in the eye and says it only happened last week, she is protecting herself. She is trying to minimize the damage so you don't leave. But a woman's betrayal has stages, and the physical part, the part where she actually goes to his house or his car, is usually the very last stage of a long process of disrespect. The real timeline starts with the emotional detachment phase. This can happen 6 months to a year before anything physical ever happens. This is when she starts noticing all your flaws. Suddenly, the way you chew your food bothers her. The way you breathe bothers her. She starts picking fights over nothing. Why? Because she needs to make you the bad guy in her head so she can feel justified in looking for someone else. She is clearing the land for a new building. If you look back and remember a time when she suddenly became cold, distant, or started complaining that you don't understand her anymore, that was the actual start date of the betrayal. She was already shopping for your replacement. Then comes the grooming phase. This is when the other guy enters the picture. It's usually someone you know, or someone she works with, or just a friend. She starts telling you about him in a way that sounds innocent. Oh, Mike is so funny, or Mike helped me with that project today. She is testing you. She is seeing if you'll notice the spark in her eye when she says his name. If you don't catch it, she moves to the next step, the micro-cheating. This is the late-night work texts, the inside jokes, the sharing of personal problems. She is building an emotional bridge to him while she burns the bridge to you. Think about a man we'll call Steve. Steve was a dedicated father and a husband who never missed a dance recital or a mortgage payment. He found out his wife was cheating with a guy from her high school she reconnected with on Facebook. She told Steve, "We just met up for coffee once and things got out of hand. It's only been 2 weeks." Steve, wanting to save his family, believed her. He spent months trying to be more romantic to win her back. Steve was the loser in this story because he accepted her timeline. He didn't look at the data. A year later, Steve found an old iPad in the closet. He saw messages going back 3 years. He saw that while he was working overtime to pay for their 10th anniversary trip, she was texting this guy photos from the hotel bathroom. The 2 weeks was actually 3 years of his life stolen. Steve lost his mind. He realized he had been living a lie for over 1,000 days. He failed because he let her sad face override his common sense. He let a traitor set the history books of his own life. You have to understand that a woman's mind works on security. She rarely leaves a stable man until she has a landing pad ready. That takes time to build. She has to make sure the other guy is invested. She has to make sure he's going to show up. That doesn't happen in a one-night mistake. That is a recruitment process. She interviewed him, she tested him, and she chose him over you long before she ever took her clothes off for him. This is the parasitic reality you are living in. She stayed in your house, ate your food, and used your protection while she was giving her soul to someone else. She used you as a financial sponsor for her new relationship. When you ask her how long and she gives you a short answer, she is just trying to stay in the house. She knows that if she told you the real truth, that she's been laughing at you for 18 months, you would throw her bags on the lawn. You are the victim of a professional actress. She played the role of the loving wife in the morning and the wild mistress in the afternoon. That kind of double life takes a massive amount of cold, calculated energy. It isn't a slip-up, it's a career, and you are the one paying the salary for a job she's doing for another man. You have to look at the change in routine. Think back. When did she start guarding her phone? When did she start staying late at the gym but not losing any weight? When did she start getting headaches every time you wanted to be intimate? Trace it back to the very first time you felt that glitch in the matrix. That is your start date. Don't let her tell you otherwise. Her memory is biased, your gut is honest. Most men stay in the confusion stage because they can't believe the woman they loved could be so heartless. But you aren't mourning the woman she is, you're mourning the woman you thought she was. The woman she actually is has been hiding from you for a long time. She's been a ghost in your house, just waiting for the right moment to disappear. Brothers, we are moving from the gut feeling into the cold proof. We've established that her timeline is a fairy tale. We've established that by the time you caught her, she had already checked out of your life months or even years ago. But now we have to talk about how you, as a man of logic and strength, handled the discovery of the real timeline. You see, the reason you are obsessed with how long is because your brain is trying to find the last moment your life was actually real. You are looking for the point of infection so you can understand how much of your history was a lie. But here is the hard truth. You will never get the full timeline from her mouth. A cheating woman views the truth like a courtroom. She only confesses to what she thinks you can already prove. If you have a photo from Tuesday, she'll admit to Tuesday, but she won't tell you about Monday, and she'll take the secrets of Sunday to her grave. To be a winner, you have to stop being the interrogator and start being the administrator of justice. Men, this channel is now a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comments section. Let's talk about a man who took his power back by facing the timeline head on. We'll call him David. David was a high-level software engineer, a man who dealt in data and code. He found out his wife, Elena, was cheating with a freelance photographer she met at a gallery. Elena did the classic dance. She cried, she said it was a brief lapse in judgment, and she swore it had only been going on for 3 weeks. David was the winner in this story because he didn't argue, he didn't yell, he simply went into the digital archives. He looked at the cloud storage, he checked the deleted folder in the family photo album, and he looked at the frequently visited locations on her Google Maps. He found the data. He found out that the affair hadn't started 3 weeks ago, it had started 2 years ago, right after their youngest child started school. He saw that they had gone on many vacations while David was away on business trips. Instead of confronting her again to hear more lies, David spent a month silently moving his assets and talking to the best divorce lawyer in the city. When he finally presented the timeline to her, it wasn't a question, it was a statement of fact. He handed her a printed folder of every date, every location, and every lie. He said, "I don't care about your why anymore. I have the when and the where. You've been a stranger in my house for 700 days. You have 24 hours to leave."
David won because he realized that the length of the lie was the ultimate proof of her character. He didn't waste another second trying to fix a woman who had been betraying him for 24 months. He reclaimed his time, saved his remaining assets, and today he's a man who trusts his own eyes more than a woman's tears. You have to understand the normalization of deception. When a woman cheats for a long time, over 6 months, she develops a second brain. She learns how to look you in the eye after coming from his bed and ask what's for dinner. She learns how to post happy anniversary photos on Instagram while she's texting him under the table. This isn't a mistake. This is a high-level performance. If the timeline is long, it means she has lost all empathy for you. She watched you work hard. She watched you struggle. She watched you love her, and all the while, she was laughing at your ignorance behind your back. That is the reality of a long-term cheater. She is a predator who has been feeding on your resources and emotions while giving her loyalty elsewhere. Why do men struggle to accept a long timeline? Because it means your good memories are now trash. You look at the photo of your vacation last summer and you realize she was texting him on the beach. You look at the Christmas photos and realize she bought him a gift with your money. It hurts because it feels like she stole your past. But brothers, let the past go. The past is a sunk cost. You cannot get those years back, but you can save the next 30 years by walking away today.
You are the victim of a long con. Like a scammer who slowly drains a bank account, she slowly drained your soul. The how long doesn't change the what. Whether it was 1 day or 1,000 days, she crossed the line. But the longer the timeline, the more you need to realize that there is no coming back from this. A woman who can lie to your face for a year is a woman who has no soul to save. Don't let her gaslight your memory. If you remember her being cold in 2023, then she was cold in 2023. If you remember her being busy every Tuesday for 2 years, then she was with him every Tuesday for 2 years. Trust your gut. Your gut is the only thing that didn't lie to you during this whole nightmare. Men, this channel is now a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comments section. Reclaiming your power means accepting that you are played, but refusing to stay in the game. It means looking at the timeline and saying, okay, she stole 2 years of my life. I will not give her a single minute more. That is the winner's mindset. The reconstruction of your life starts with the death of the lie. You have to burn the old timeline to the ground so you can start a new one where you are the lead character, not the supporting actor in her drama. You are a man of value. You are a man who brings stability and truth to the world. You deserve a woman whose timeline matches yours, day for day, second for second. Stop asking her for the truth. She is a broken record of lies. Start looking at the fruit of her actions. If the fruit is rotten, the tree has been sick for a long time. It's time to cut it down and clear the land. You are being forged in the truth right now. It's a cold, hard truth, but it's the only thing that will set you free. You aren't a victim anymore. You are a man who has been awakened. Use that wake-up call to build something she could never be a part of. So here is the smart question for the Brotherhood today. If you found out today that her betrayal started on the very first day of your relationship, would you finally have the strength to walk away? Or are you still holding on to a version of her that never actually existed? I want to hear from the brothers in the comments. When you finally found out the real timeline, how much longer was it than what she originally told you? How did you handle the shock of realizing your memories were fake? Share your story below. Your transparency is the evidence that helps other men stop doubting their own sanity. Let's get the engagement up and show the world that the Brotherhood sees through the lies. Hit that subscribe button if you're done with the light version of the truth and you're ready for the full, uncut reality. We are 3,000 strong and we are building a life based on facts, not feelings. I'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp, trust your gut, stay in your power.